On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Arizona Cardinals.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Dustin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And away we go in Glendale. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Straight to the air they go. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
It's a gain of 5.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. If there's an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. There's a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And then it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
The yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go! 60 Bison, 6.
Dropping back to throw. He's got McBride complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They go play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Benson on 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now!
He's going to throw it. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete, so 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Able to hit Ryman, complete. And this one does not go far.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Working now from the gun. That pass is complete to McBride. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Benson again. And this is way, he's closed in on for a loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Nearly an interception on that play. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Nicole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. He is down to the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down, looking for options. Taking a shot deep here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They're throwing it. Headed out right. Hits him on the out route. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He tries to sneak it, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Sampson. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Come by the open man. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Browns 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Getting out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get him.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Inside, this is into the hands of Felton. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
An 8-yard pickup. Brings up 4th down and 1.
He snaps it to McCarthy. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the...
Into the crowd. Oh, intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
They kick the running back in motion. A toss here to Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
35-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. McCarthy to throw for it. Finds the in route, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. Another throw here for McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. This one's caught. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. They give to Sampson here up the middle. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
You love a huddle, okay? You really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get their first point of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Round 7. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. A handoff here to Sampson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Luda Baker bringing that one to an end.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Buying some time right. That one's complete over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
A gain of 15. And the Browns first down.
Dive play straight ahead. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You sign me up. I love giving those fullbacks a cookie. Not just short yardage, not third down. No. Give the fullback his chance. Give him the ball on first down and watch him do his thing.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Hits his running back. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. It's in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
19 Tiger.
McCarthy throwing here. Caught out wide. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
To number 39.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
60 Bison.
Throwing again now. McCarthy. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Give it to your best player.
And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
A gain of a yard.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
The kick by Hopkins is good, and that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Well, here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the second half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm, because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Their own 37-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed to his running back. He won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
It's now 2nd.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted! And the Browns have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's his man, Felton. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. That's 16 on the pickup.
16 yards.
And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And off to Sampson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Josh Sweat making the stop.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Play action, McCarthy. Buying some time left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they don't get any help on their 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Now, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it down the sideline. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Browns.
Running right with Sampson. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Ready.
Now McCarthy. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hurt, hurt. 60 back, Jack. 60 back, Jack.
Third and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They're going to try and throw it here. Buys time, rolling right. Same guy, lifts it again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Finds a man, right side. Escapes the defender. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Able to hit Ryman, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
Here's McCarthy to throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, You know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So that brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Pass play now. The right side, cut by Wilson. And he's tackled for a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals down by 7. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He'll throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Dumped off to his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check up.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. It's second and goal. Setting up to pass. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play.
19.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Browns are on that one. So that should just about do it here.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First down, here's Sampson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
70 Lions.
Second down carry for Sampson. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as we say so long from Glendale.